Hey, everybody, it's the coach. This is Madden 20 on E. Coming up, we've got a good one between the Buffalo Bills and the New England Patriots. I'll be back with you again with scores around the league at halftime. But kickoff right around the corner. And standing by to call the action, here are Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
From a venue that's been sold out since it opened back in 2002, there's a look at the home of the Patriots, Gillette Stadium in Foxborough, Mass. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Buffalo Bills and the New England Patriots. With Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Godden. And, Charles, we look at this Patriots team entering play. They're off to a terrific start, unbeaten at 5-0 through the first month and change.
And you can hang a lot of this early success on their defense, too. They're the tone setters for these guys, and the entire team feeds off of what they do.
Meanwhile, for the visiting Bills, they come in pretty desperate here for a win as they've started the year 0-5.
And it seems way too early to start talking about hot seats. But guess what? When a team is 0-5, people start wondering about their jobs.
Set to go now in Week 6 of the NFL season, and we are underway on EA Sports. That's fielded in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. So here come the Bills on offense for the first time. They'll be led out by the first Wyoming quarterback to go in the first round, standing 6'5". It's Josh Allen.
And this is a game for grit, determination, and somehow finding a way not to panic. What a horrible start for them. I mean, they haven't won a game yet. So now, as a quarterback, you're not just talking to your team. You've got to demonstrate to them what they need to do to win. He's got to be the leader by how he plays.
5 wide. Let's go, D. Big series right here. We got to step it up.
First carry for Christian McCaffrey. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27.
Hey, let's make it a long game.
Now let's take a look here at the Bills offense.
In the NFL, we love to talk about bloodlines and how important they can be. And for Zay Jones, he's got a terrific one. His dad, Robert, longtime linebacker in the NFL, big time with the Dallas Cowboys. And his uncle, Jeff Blake, a starting quarterback in the NFL at one point. What if he played catch with Uncle Jeff in the backyard a few times growing up?
And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. A gain of 13. It's a first down.
How best to describe that one? I'd say right down Broadway on that run.
A straight-ahead running. I think that might be something we see a lot of between the tackles today.
Well, he's enjoying things so far here this afternoon. Sees a crease.
Rush coming, and he's taken down. Kyle Van Noy. Action as he gets in there to dump him for a loss of 8. So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on second down. Allen's throw is complete, and he's out of bounds, able to take this one up to the 35. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a third down. The starters defensively now for the Patriots. This unit against the pass, hoping to get better for sure. Number 25 in the NFL right now.
Yeah, defending the pass hasn't been an issue for them. It's been stopping the run. And if they don't stop the run, they can't get back to their strength, which is guarding against the air attack.
On third and long, it's Allen. And the grab by Croft. They stop him for only 3 that time, and that'll bring up fourth down.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
It'll be a 51-yard punt that time. And the Patriots take over. So here come the Patriots getting ready on offense. And they're led out by a guy who's done just about everything you could ever imagine to do in this league, the great Tom Brady.
It's been a lot of fun watching him develop in his career. But that will to win, he's had that probably since birth, and it transmits itself throughout his entire ball club. Watching him play, it can be an absolute joy unless you're on the other team.
Brady and the Patriots now 1st and 10 at their own 16. And to give this time to the tailback. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down. And the big boys up front in the trenches. What do you think of the O-line, Charles?
I love them because this is a group that's so cohesive. They know what the man next to them is going to do at all times, and they operate as a terrific unit.
After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5.
Here we go, here we go.
Now a give, right side. Metcalf. And he'll be brought down right at the 30 here. That one, a 1st down pickup of 8.
And that's a run that'll energize an offensive line. They'll take that one all day long. Fundamental breakdown by the defense. You've got to be able to make plays on the edge.
Now a play fake here on 1st down. To the right side and complete to Metcalf. Nothing at all on that one. It'll be 2nd down. On the defensive side, this is the starting lineup for the Bills. They're trying to cover up some holes in the secondary. Right now, bottom 5 in the league against the pass at number 28.
And while teams don't like to talk about it, they're pretty proud of their rankings. But this ranking is going to be put to the test today because they're going up against a top 5 passing offense in this one.
Call it an 8-yard gain. Much better shape now on 3rd and just a yard.
29. Welcome. Down.
They'll try and run for it. Here's Michelle. And he's got the 1st down yardage before he's brought down at the 42.
Here we go. Here we go.
They're able to convert with a gain of 4.
Defensively here, you're facing a top 5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL. So when they're that high powered, you've got to find a way to hold them under 20. Because to me, that's the magic number. 20 points scored, you give yourself your best chance to win.
So if they're up around 24, 28, 30, they could be in some trouble.
Yeah, I think so, because then you turn it into a shootout, and that means your offense has to keep pace.
The numbers a week ago for Michelle. 17 carries, 59 yards. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by Micah Hyde. And now off to the races down the right side. And he will score. Touchdown, Buffalo.
Alabama, 380. Coming, baby. I'm coming, baby.
They'll run with a former member of the Crimson Tide, Damian Harris. 10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Partner, I remember a coaching friend of mine used to tell his running backs before games, make sure you run and jog with your offensive line in pregame. Get used to the ground shaking when those big behemoths start to create space for you up front. He did a pretty good job of just following those guys through there for a nice explosive run.
2 yards, good enough for a 1st. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Brady gives to Michelle. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. 14 yards is the pickup there and a New England 1st down. So 1st and 10 now in Buffalo territory at the 49-yard line. Throwing now is Brady. He's got his man. That's Josh Gordon. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Start of the 2nd quarter from Foxborough. It's the homestanding Patriots with the football as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Now a 1st down carry. It's Michelle working his way for a gain of 7 to the 26.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice, solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
Now a second down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete. Cooper was the target there, and it's 3rd and short. So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3. Working from the gun, it's Brady. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Micah Hyde. No doubt a very disappointing end to what was a pretty strong opening drive.
They had 3 points in their back pocket. It was there for them. If you don't like what you see, just throw it away. Make sure you get those points on the board. Don't get too greedy. He forced it there. You saw the end result.
On first down, this is McCaffrey. And he'll take it inside the 40 to the 39-yard line. The tackle was made by Michael Bennett.
Watch tight end. Watch tight end. Tight end's right. Tight end's right.
From the 39, Allen. Man open left side is Brown. That one a first down pickup of 8.
We got this.
Defense wins championships, baby.
Here's Allen on 1st and 10. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down. Line of scrimmage, the 31 as they line up 2nd and 10.
Check 31, check 31.
Now a give, right side McCaffrey. And fighting down inside the 25.
You know what really fires up offensive linemen? When the guy that is carrying the ball behind them can create his own space and break a tackle along the way.
They'll keep it on the ground with McCoy this time. And he picks up the first down yardage as he takes it down to the 16. A nice first down pickup on a gain of 6.
Let's go. Hey, check Mike 21. Mike 21. Check Mike 21. Better bring it. Let's go. I'm letting you know right now, you better bring it.
And he is into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown.
Give me the ball.
A 16-yard touchdown. And the Bills.
Wait, that 380. 49. Here we go, D. Down the tight, down the tight. Rip, tight.
They begin with Michelle on the ground.
Got 4 down.
7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 3.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on first down, that fits the bill.
Now a man open down the middle of the field. 15 yards on the play, first down. That's the number 2 receiver in the NFL in terms of yardage, and tell you what, a few more plays like that, he won't be number 2 for long.
Well, that's what often happens when you have competitors running around the field. These guys know where they stand in relationship to yardage, totals, numbers, the whole deal. And let's face it, all of them, they all want to be number 1.
15 yards last play and 15 yards here this go-around. To throw, it's Brady. Catch number 100 for his career right there, and it's good enough to keep the chains moving. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down. 2 minutes to play, first half. It's 14-0. A reminder, once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL.
The best multitasker in the business, the coach.
And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first. The Patriots into the red zone for the first time. They've got a 1st and 10 at the 11. Down to the 6-yard line on a pick to the goal line. Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. On 2nd down, Metcalf. And he's swallowed up right near the line of scrimmage.
What an advantage having an elite guy in the middle of the defensive line, because not only does he take up the space and let the linebackers run free, but he can also make plays himself, as we just saw there.
Now Brady. Yeah, that one's going to be knocked away and incomplete. Tremaine Edmonds, the linebacker, able to break that one up. More problems here on 3rd down. They've converted only once so far in this first half.
And you know as well as I do in this league, if you don't win on 3rd down, It makes it hard to win a ball game because then you're relying on your defense, you're relying on your special teams. You've got to get it done with your offensive unit.
So 3 drives now for this offense, and that field goal gives them their first 3 points.
So if you're an offensive coordinator and you're averaging a point a drive, you're in the wrong line of work, aren't you? You got to find a way to unlock the key to these defenses and put some big points on the board. Any return that gets you to midfield is a great return. 1 first down, and you're almost in field goal position.
Here's the Buffalo offense now as they get set to take over here. There's really no reason to change what they've been doing to this point. They've got the lead. They've looked good this first half.
I agree with you totally, and a lot of coordinators, play callers feel exactly the same way. Until you stop what I'm doing, why should I make any changes? But there are a few that kind of outguess themselves or try to outguess the opponent, and they try to consider what they would do to take things away and go to those plays right away. It'll be fun to watch when they get to the second half to see which way they go.
Yeah, but to this point, it certainly hasn't been broke. We'll see if they try to fix anything.
Feels like they're getting caught in between here because they did completions on first and second down. Now you got to worry a little bit about the clock because you prefer not to give them another shot here in the first half. But if you don't pick up the first down, guess what? You're likely going to have to.
Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half.
You must be getting tired of seeing me.
First down, and they're going to throw with Allen. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
I know we're just in the second quarter and there's a ways to go in this game, but that's his second drop. I'm wondering if that's a little bit of an alarm bell for them when they start calling plays on the offensive side of the ball.
His eyes already looking for Jones, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the Pro Bowler, Marcus Peters. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. They are in an interception mood on defense. Had 2 nice interceptions a week ago. Now 2 here in the first half.
Yeah, we call it ball hawking. And the only way to truly be good ball hawks is not guessing. It's not just simply anticipation. It's study and understanding what they like to do and beating them to the spot and creating big plays.
They're watching the film, and it's working.
Watch out.
On first and 10, here's Brady. Looking for Harry. He airs it out deep. And it's knocked away and incomplete. N'Keal Harry was the intended target. That'll bring up second down. Brady's incompletion on first down leads to a 2nd and 10. Brady now to throw. Over the middle, and it's incomplete. It was Teron Johnson that time who had that play covered from the start. New England on third down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 10. Brady going to throw. Letting one fly deep for Cooper. And that is incomplete. Down to 15 seconds now. The 3 straight incompletions, they don't care. That hasn't dissuaded them. They're going to go for it on 4th. They do go for it. It's Brady. He's going to loft one deep over the middle. And that's incomplete. Clock stops with 10 seconds left. A surprising move to go for it. Predictably, at least somewhat predictably, it doesn't pay off. And boy, possession here turns over with the football already being in the red zone. And he's wrapped up, taken down, back at the 25. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. And now a timeout defensively after that first down play. So they're going to make this offense sweat out half number 1. So on second down, the field goal unit is on here as they try to get 3 before half. This from 42 yards out. And the 12-year veteran knocks it right through. And they will stretch the lead now to 17-3. So a capper there to a pretty good first half.
And I love the way that they put a chokehold on the clock and pretty much drained everything before they put the field goal on the board as they headed into the half.
And this should be the final play before the quarter ends. The final shot before half for Brady. He's going to rifle one deep left side. And Brady going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off by the former first-round pick, Kevin Johnson. And he'll take this back all the way up past the 45-yard line. You want the 3rd quarter already? No problem. Let's do it. Bills with the lead, and they'll get the football first as the second half is underway. And he'll be brought down at the 23, make it the 24-yard line. The Pats at the line, ready to go. And last time wasn't pretty. One play and an interception. We'll see if they can do better.
I want to see if they want to go ahead and throw the ball again now on this drive after what happened on the last one. Throw it on the first play. Give the quarterback some confidence.
See what happens. 8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on second and short.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown, because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Here's Brady to throw. Throw to the right here to Gordon. And he is down deep into Buffalo territory. A big play there for New England. 52 yards. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. Shotgun now for Brady. And that's going to be caught for a Patriot touchdown. Josh Gordon, his 5th touchdown now on the year, as his guys are back within a single.
Check. Check. 53 is mine. On the ball.
They go play action here on 1st down. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
And he still doesn't have a catch. We're into the second half. I think it's a little bit of a surprise to me, but that was one he should have caught.
Absolutely. That was his best opportunity right there. He dropped it. And that play going absolutely no. He could get out of the backfield. They'll wind up losing 3 yards here. And that'll make it 3rd and 13.
And plays like that are exactly what this defense needs here early in the second half to give it a little spark. I think their halftime adjustments, what they talked about, maybe it was just a little inspirational speech. Who knows? But it looks like they're ready to go.
Looking for Jones, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the Pro Bowler, Marcus Peters. And they will be set up now as he brings this thing all the way back inside the 20.
All day, baby.
Well, NFL quarterbacks have learned the hard way. You're not going to get rich throwing against this guy. He's definitely too good. And this is now his 2nd interception of the ball game. And if I'm running the offense, I've got to tell my guys, you've got to go work on the other corner.
It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
Single, slot.
Throwing on 2nd and 3. Brady, that's complete right around the 8. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a 1st down.
72.
Trash, let's go.
22 jet bomber, 22 jet alert.
Trying to pound it in here with Michel. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Patriot touchdown.
That's it, baby. That's
Sony
it.
Michel, his 4th touchdown.
Go. 19. 51, Mike. 51. Alert.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off by Patrick Chung. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. New England with a 1st down as they begin the drive. The last possession, these guys were able to tie the game with a touchdown, and now they'll have a chance to move out in front.
Yeah, let's give a big assist to the defense who got the ball back. The special teams went out there, handled things. They've got it. They've got momentum. I know they're eager to get out there and put it on display.
Officials so cognizant of that call nowadays, but that one looked pretty easy.
Yeah, you're right. They took out of their hands having to wonder whether it's a 5-yard or a 15-yard inadvertent or not. Now, it's a lot easier. You see it, you call it.
Following the penalty, Michel. And an alley to run. And he'll be stopped right at midfield. They may want to go back to that one. First play of the drive, good for 15 and a 1st down.
Let's go, tight end. Let's go right here now.
Keeping it on the ground on 1st, Michel. Tackle made there by Jordan Poyer.
Yeah,
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run.
Regular.
On the ground is Michel. And down to the 44, 5 yards that time.
I think we can safely say that those types of plays are the backbone of this offense. We know not every run's going to be a big hitter, but you know they'll take that type of result on each and every attempt.
And he'll have his man. That's Cooper. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or two shy of the 30. 12 yards there as they keep this drive rolling. It's another first down. Under a minute to go in this third quarter as they come up 1st and 10. Brady's throw there complete. And a nice gain of 21 yards.
There we go.
I like watching the wide receiver screen because it's a real teamwork play. Because guess what? The guy catching the ball, he'll get all the credit. But how about the people up the block in front of him, either fellow receivers or offensive linemen? That makes that play a really nice timing play, and sometimes it can break big.
No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down.
49's a Mike. 49's a Mike. Let's go, Heavy.
On play action. Now Brady. This is caught. And he's brought down. 11 yards there. First down. Back now in Foxborough.
Come on, fella.
All even as we get ready to start the 4th.
Come on, baby.
Back now in Foxborough. Brady, all even as we get... And this is caught. Touchdown, Patriots. Josh Gordon with his 2nd TD of the game, his 6th on the year. And the Patriots have 10...
Half. 61, matchbox lights.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And that is incomplete. Showed off the arm strength there, but to no avail. 2nd down. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. To throw again. Allen. He'll set up the screen to McCoy. Space to maneuver at the 40.
Let's go. Let's do this.
When you run a screen pass really well, you got to like the look of it because so many parts come together to make it work well. The offensive linemen, where they're faking people out, the back slipping out there, catching the football, then all of them going together as one unit downfield. A really nice pickup.
No gain there on the completion. 2nd and 10. Had the completed pass, but for no gain, stopped right at the line, so it's 2nd and 10. And again, it's Allen. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down. Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here. And now offensively it's 3rd and 10. And I'm just thinking to myself, actors always say, what's my motivation before a big scene? Right now the play caller's thinking, what have I done before that's worked well that I can go to right now?
Yeah, because they were pretty successful in the first half scoring points. Haven't done anything so far here in the second half.
This defense was definitely alert to the possibility of the deep ball, and they were more than ready for it.
They've got the lead, 4th quarter. Maybe you can expect more passes like that downfield. Here comes Tom Brady and the Patriot offense back onto the field. And those numbers, they kind of tell the story of his game so far. Started off not so hot. Now he's really heated up.
And remember, he signed up for duty as the guy who leads the team, right? The field general, the signal caller. So when things go rocky early, he can't just exit out and ask someone else to pick things up. He's got to do it himself, and that's what he's done here in this game.
They'll keep it on the ground. Metcalf. He's got a first down and more past the 30. And finally brought down at the 34-yard line. 16 yards, a first down. Charles, you'd said the magic number was probably right around 20 for this defense because they're facing one of the top 5 offenses in the league in terms of points scored. They've had their moments, but this offense just a little too good, isn't it?
They really are, because no matter what you do to make an adjustment on defense, they've had an answer for it.
Back-to-back nice plays, 12 yards that time and a first down. Brady now on first down. And the Bills are going to get him as he goes down. The ex-Iowa Hawkeye Mike Daniels in for the sack. Chalk that up as their first sack in this game, and they tallied 4 a week ago.
And probably not as much exultation in that sack as what took us so long. Because when you get 4 the previous week, you're counting on continuing that momentum. They didn't get that done in the first half of the game. Let's see now if they start to bring even more exotic pressure towards the quarterback.
19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains. So first and 10 now in Buffalo territory at the 42-yard line. Now Brady. And this is going to be caught, but they'll say out of bounds. So it's incomplete. Brady's incompletion on first down leads to a 2nd and 10. Now Michelle. Nifty move. He's got the first down here inside the 30. And all the way in. Touchdown, New England. Sony Michel, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Patriots, they add on to their lead.
Mike. 53, Mike. Get that quarterback, D-line. Get that quarterback, D-line.
Allen now on first down. The left side completion to Jones. Accelerating, and off he goes. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. Play there. He scored.
Wait, Eddie!
Hey, let's get off the field. Let's get off the field.
This drive starts out on the ground with Michel. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. Right off the bat, it's a first down to start the drive, 12 yards.
Do my eyes deceive me, or is he getting stronger as this game moves along?
Burst seems just as good here in the 4th as it was way back in the 1st, doesn't it?
I do believe someone put a lot of time in the offseason and continues to condition during the season in order to continue to carry the ball at this rate.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. Give him 15 yards on that one, and New England has a first down. And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. No room to be had there on the first down run as he's lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down. Another running situation on the doorstep as they come up 2nd and 10. 4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. So the Patriots with a football as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. And here's another tackle made at the line. So they're converging well on the football now. And now right out of the 2-minute break, we'll get a timeout used defensively with 1:56 to go. Now this is a big 3rd down, and you'd have to think we'd see a timeout right away if they can't stop him here. Now a handoff here to his running back. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. And now we're going to get a timeout defensively. So another stop, 1:50 left in the football game. All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10. And he'll give it here to his running back. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10.
You ain't got nothing. You ain't got
And to give this time to the tailback. And he'll go down at the 26 following a gain of 6. Now it looks like we've got a Patriot down, slow to get up. We'll get a report when we return to Foxborough. New England on 3rd down. They've hit it 50%, 3 of 6 to this point. This will be 3rd and 5.
Sugar!
From the gun, they run with Michelle. And he gets this down to the 18, good enough for a first down. Third and medium, they opted to run instead of pass, and it worked. First down.
Wait, 20!
Mike, 40.
Let's go, defense. Let's get out the field.
Into the red zone, it's Brady. And this is caught. And that could seal it. It's a touchdown.
Well, it'd be real easy to say that they are firmly in control right now, but
Round 80! Pass 85! Pass 85! Give me that ball, defense!
On first down, Allen got an open man. It's Michael Gallup. And he'll get this from the 25 to the 30 for a pickup of 5. To throw again on second down. Allen. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. From the gun, it's Allen. And this is going to be incomplete.
oh man, for him to be that wide open and drop it. Sometimes you have just too much time on your hands, right? You end up thinking way too much, and your hands get shaky.
And yes, he's a tight end, but that's a catch he should have made. Give him 7 on the play, and it'll be third down. And what are the whistles for? Timeout. So they'll stop the clock here in a game that's been decided in the closing seconds. The Bills on third down, 2 for 5 to this point. This time it's 3rd and 3. Allen to throw once more. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And that will be incomplete. They were going for a consolation TD, but it was not to be. And time has run out now on this game. Charles, we saw a lot of points go up in this one. Certainly defensively, stuff that they can look at on film, don't you think?
No doubt about it. And they've got to go back and check where the errors are, how they're going to fix them, and continue to get better at what they do. But they also need a little adjustment with their confidence. To give up that many points, even if you win a game, that can hurt you.
So for New England, they remain as hot as anyone, 6-0 now through the first month and a half. And they'll get to stay home again next week. Meanwhile, for Buffalo, the downward spiral continues as they drop to 0-6 now. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home